Hey guys, it's Jess, and it is October 1st, so I'm going to do my first Halloween video. Excuse my hair, I am touching it up today, and I put the bleach in and rinsed it out, and now I'm just waiting for my hair to dry so I can do the next step. But you're really not going to be seeing any more of my face probably anyway. But I thought I would show you guys how to make a crown out of hot glue. And this crown is gonna go with like an ice queen, ice princess type of costume. So hot glue is perfect because it looks kind of a little bit icy, and yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I'm really excited to do this. So I will run through the supplies you're gonna need really quick, and then we'll get going. Okay, for our hot glue crown, we are going to need obviously a hot glue gun and glue sticks. I have some clear tacky glue to apply some of my lovely different glitters that I have here. I have a white one that looks like snow. I have a like iridescent shimmery one, and then I have a blue glitter that I'm going to be using. You're going to need a headband for the base of your crown. I picked this more or less like white clear one because it goes with the color scheme. You're going to want to lay out some wax paper to put your glue down on, and then I have a little plastic mat under here because I do not want to melt wax onto the table. That would not be good. So, I believe we are all set, and let's do this. I'm so excited. Okay guys, here we go. I hope the angle is as okay as it's gonna get. I'm sorry I don't have a tripod. I know I need to get one. That's a huge YouTuber fail. But anyway, rock and roll. So the first thing, obviously, you know, your headband is flat on the bottom, so you're just going to need a nice flat base to start off with. So I'm going to try and do as straight a line as I can across here. Just holding steady pressure on the glue gun. And the great thing about this being like an ice queen's crown is by no means does it need to be perfect, because nothing in nature is perfect. That's the beauty of it. So it can look, you know, it can be asymmetrical and unbalanced and all of that good stuff. And it will actually look more natural if it is, in fact, unbalanced. So now I'm just going to kind of start going up from there, just making random motions and patterns. Some kind of swirlies and don't really have an overall concept in mind. I am just going with my gut. And sometimes that is the most fun when it comes to craft projects. You could do something similar to this for all kinds of different costumes. You could do like a fairy crown, and you could do one like to make it look like tree bark. You could paint it brown and do some contrasting to make it look like bark. Need a new glue stick. And if you wanted a more symmetrical, more perfect crown, what you could do is print out a crown template you could just look on like Pinterest or just do a Google search for printable crown template and pick out one you like, print it up, and then lay it underneath your wax paper so that you can see through it, and then just glue right over the template. So this is like a way to make a crown for cheap if you are anything like me and on a budget. So I'm just going to keep going like this, kind of just speed through the rest, and I will be back once I've got it all laid out. Okay, I've got my crown all laid out and the glue has cooled. So I'm going to go ahead and just peel it off of the paper. And the wax paper is actually coming off with it, that's okay, it's not a big deal. If there's paper left on the back, it's really not going to show. So, get rid of that. And so here's my crown. Just a little bit. There we go. So you can see I've got some like stringies and stuff up at the top here, which is just what hot glue does. If you ever worked with it, you know. So I'm just going to take a pair of scissors and trim off and kind of like pull off some of these weird little things and trim some of that paper that got left on there. There we go. I like the overall shape of it, and you know, you could even just attach this to the headband right now and use it. But I want to add some more zing to it. So that is what we are going to do next. I am just going to take this leftover wax paper, because now is time for the glue. Just set that right on there. And you know what? I just realized I forgot to grab something with which to apply said glue, so I'll be right back. Okay, I do not know what happened to any of my paintbrushes. I cannot find them. So, but the show must go on. I'm just gonna get a puddle of glue here. So I'm going to be using a makeup sponge because why not? It's what I got. I'm just gonna dip it in there and then just kind of dab on the glue. Again, perfection is not required. It's not even wanted. Get out of here. Just slap it on there. Okay, awesome. Now I'm going to start with my blue glitter simply because it's already kind of whitish here. And I'll lift you up for this part. So if we put down the white glitter first, it probably really wouldn't show very well. So, blue glitter it is. Oh, sorry, my hand's getting in the way of the light, but we're just gonna have to kind of live with that. All right. Now I can just kind of pick this up and tap off any excess. Cool. Oh. I can't open the white one. There we go. White. I'm not going to do tons of this. It's kind of a chunkier glitter, but I do feel it looks like a lot like snow, so it'll just look like little snowflakes are kind of caught in the crown. I actually got this glitter for a totally different project a couple years ago where I made snowflakes, and I stuck that on there just to give them a little sparkle. And then last but not least, the white iridescent. And this one is really, really fine. So I'm just gonna kind of I'm just tapping the container to get it on there. And my blue glitter had some iridescence in it too, so you don't need tons of this. Fabulous. Tap, tap, tap. That's what we have so far. I am going to let the glue, oops, sorry about my hand. I'm going to let the glue dry and then come back, see if any more glitter just falls off and see if there's any places that I might want to touch up. And so I will see you back in a little while for that step. Guys, so the, excuse me, the last and final step in your crown is to, of course, glue it onto your headband. And you can just do that with some more hot glue or some super glue or whatever is going to work for you. Hello, Mr. Savage. You are so in my way and I cannot see what I'm doing. Anyway, so that is it for this particular accessory. And stay tuned because I will be doing a complete look surrounding this lovely little icy crown here. Look forward to it. If there's anything else that you guys would like to see, costume ideas, makeup looks, decorations, yeah, just let me know in the comments and I will be happy to at least try and get to as many of those as I can. So I will see you guys later. Have a good night.